Hi folks, this is Double Krown and we are here on GTA Online for another installment, and I've just discovered this plane here, so let's have a look at where we found this. As you can see, I'm in the Gran Sonora Desert here. This kind of orange space here is the desert, and what appears to be some sort of runway here. And just there is Bolingbroke Penitentiary. This is where I found this plane, and we're going to take it for a ride. Let's get inside. It looks as though we can fly this thing, and of course we need a runway, and there it is in front of us. I'm hoping this is going to be easy enough to fly it. So let's get going. Some sort of bomber, I think. Oh, and it's pretty. Oh dear, we've already blundered. It seems to be pretty hard to turn this thing, and there's a helicopter there as well, and I can't seem to turn this thing. Yeah, it just will not turn unless I use the tree to turn it. It will not turn. Okay, I've got it. You need to use L1 and R1 to turn it. It doesn't like the L stick. So right, okay, let's pick up some speed. Keep it on track. Get as close to the end of the runway as we can, and we lift off. And we are airbound into the night sky. Okay, we might as well fly this over the city. I don't know how much of the city you've seen. So where is the city? I think that's the city over there. Is it? Let's have a look all around. That's the mountains. And well, it's not very clear where the city is. Can't see any tall buildings anywhere. Let's straighten up. Not very clear at all. Thing is, what can you do with this thing? Can you do any bombing? I don't know. Let's press some buttons. Well, Kenjang, it doesn't shoot, and there doesn't seem to be any bombs on board, so it doesn't look like we can do much bombing here. Right, so we probably need to get over the mountains actually if we want to get into the city. Let's try that. So this is like one of the tallest mountains here, and you need a bit of height to get over it. Right, I mean, well, that's Mount Chilliad. Yeah, I think Mount Chiliad is like the biggest mountain here in Los Santos. And trying to fly over the peak seems to be a bit of a job. Hardly feels like it's moving at all here. Yeah, okay, I think we've got over the top. Still can't see much of the city here. So let's have a quick look at the map. We're miles away, aren't we? I think we need to turn left. Yeah. Head towards my apartment, which is pretty close. And that'll give us that. We can use that as a marker to get to the city. And we'll fly over the city. And we'll see if we can actually land this. In fact, we'll see if we can actually land this nice and safely at Los Santos Airport. So flying over the Zancudo River, and as you can see, with a bit of air turbulence. And there's the city, the buildings. So we're pretty high up actually. And the question is, where is Los Santos Airport? I imagine it's somewhere over in this direction. And can we land this thing? Well, there's the Ferris wheel, and that must be the fun fair. So I imagine Los Santos Airport is just up here somewhere. And of course, we want to approach on a good angle to actually hit the runway nicely. Well, there's the beach, and we want to straighten up. And yeah, there's a few planes there, and the thing is, what we need is some nice, steady, we're not ideally suited to land on the runway here. So, but this is it, and this is where we need to land, and I've kind of missed it. Let's try again. So we're going to have to tune in pretty sharpish. Runway. Get that runway, so let's level up. And let's straighten up. Let's drop some height. And we need to keep the nose up when we land, otherwise it's going to be a crash landing. Well, I missed it again. Missed it again. So yeah, I mean, we probably just didn't give ourselves enough time there to get that landing right. I want to get lower down. I want to straighten up. I want to keep the nose up. And can we do this? Ooh. Yeah. And yeah, we got there in the end. So this thing here, let's get out. This thing here is called the Titan, I think. Let's get in again. Should give us the name. Yeah, the Titan planes. And I thought it was a bomber, but it doesn't look like you can do any bombing in this thing. Yeah, so that was Double Krown. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.